And now, with a preview of tonight's game and a look at what's happening at the ballpark, it's time for the Ameren, Illinois, and ActOnEnergy.com pregame show. Let's go down to the field and check in with the voice of the Chiefs, Nathan Believa.
Thank you, Brett. Welcome to Chiefs Countdown, presented by Ameren, Illinois, and ActOnEnergy.com. I'm Nathan Believa in front of the Chiefs dugout today with our PeoriaMagazines.com interview, Vaughn Bryan, who's down here with me for the first time. So welcome to the pregame show. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate your time. I know the autographs and a lot of things get a little busy as we head into game time here, but for you, nice game last night, and most importantly, Chiefs get a back-to-back win. But when you can be the leadoff guy and get it started with a home run, that kind of sets the tone for the game, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Kind of takes pressure off myself as well.
Usually first batter, I know you guys are looking to get the ball on the ground and get on base, but for you, it's been a couple triples here and there over the last homestand and even on the last road trip, and then yesterday the home run. So what are you looking for there in that first at bat? And I know you're not up there thinking home run.
Oh, not at all. Home runs are accidents. I mean, as a leadoff batter, you want to be patient. You want to let your other teammates see the kind of pitches that the pitcher has, and just be patient and wait for your pitch.
Kind of ironic, I know for you, earlier in the homestand, you had a night with a double, a triple, and a single, so you needed a home run for the cycle, which you may or may not have known at that time, and would have been your first of the year, and then a couple days later, it comes in your first at bat instead. So that's pretty cool the way it worked out.
Yeah, too bad it couldn't have come a couple nights before, but.
So you did know you needed a home run for the cycle?
I did. I was trying.
Well, that's probably what happened, right? When you try, it doesn't happen, and when you're not trying, it does.
Exactly.
And I know talking to CJ down here a little bit earlier, too, about you guys have been in the 1 and 2 slots. You flip back and forth sometimes. You flip back and forth between center field and left field. What's it like batting either in front of or behind CJ and knowing that if you guys, one of you or both of you can get on, those guys behind you are probably going to knock you in?
Well, just having confidence in the other guys makes it easier on us, you know?
Then you can kind of create some havoc on the base paths, too.
Exactly.
What about the difference between center field and left field for you? What's the difference there? I know center field is probably where you want to be. It seems like that's where everybody wants to be and where you're more comfortable. But what's been the difference between those two for you?
The only real difference is the flight of the ball. In the corner spots, the balls have a little tail action on them, and you have to be able to read that off the bat. Other than that, not much of a difference.
Another big play for you last night, and when you look at the final score and you say, okay, 5-4, maybe when it happened it wasn't as big of a play, but when you look at the final, it's 5-4. That was throwing a guy out at the plate from left field early in the ball game with the 4-0 lead. You get a play like that, obviously you get the home run. Are they equal in importance? Is one more fun? You know, when you call home and tell the family, what do you say first? You hit a home run or you threw a guy out at the plate?
Definitely the home run.
Okay.
But the throw out of the plate is definitely up there with it.
Yeah, you get one of those. Like I said, in a one-run game, it shows later how important I guess every play can be.
Of course, yeah.
You guys go through that. I know you practice and when you do the infield and the outfield, and sometimes you're supposed to hit the cutoff man, sometimes you're supposed to throw through. And that play last night, did you realize right away, okay, I can get this guy?
Yeah, you got to know the situation beforehand. I realized there's a runner on second. Anything that gets to the infield, he's probably going to try to take home. So I knew where I was going with the ball.
You guys seem really comfortable here at home. I talked about it earlier in this series and in this homestand out here with a couple of the pitchers. But for the hitters, how do you guys feel playing here at home? The pitchers seem to really like it. Does that mean it's a tougher park for the hitters?
For us, I mean, it's easier playing at home because we get to get in our usual routine, whereas away we don't get to use our batting cage facilities as much as we want to. So just being able to have that normal routine for us makes it easier.
And then you get all these fans out here wanting your autograph on Sunday, so that's gotta make you feel pretty cool too.
Yeah, it's definitely a cool experience.
You get these nice Sunday jerseys on too. We'll wear these one more Sunday after today, August 10th, which is our next Sunday home game, and then auction them off actually for the Children's Hospital. So they are here and having a lot of fun with these jerseys this year. You guys have played well in them too, which has been nice.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot cooler than the other jerseys we have. Lighter.
So that definitely helps. Superstitions, I know when you guys do good on one thing, you want to keep doing it. What do you got superstition-wise? Anything?
Me, personally, I try not to be too superstitious.
So we won't see you up there, doing anything, tapping yourself in the head or, nothing along those lines?
No.
No, just go out there and play your game.
Just play hard, exactly.
That's what it'll work. Leading off again today, we're not going to expect a leadoff home run. You don't have to do that every time now. I mean, if you want to, that's fine, but you don't have to do that every time.
We'll see.
We'll see. That's what we get. Is we'll see. Might have to pick you as the Sonic home run hitter one of these times. Now you got one.
Hey.
You got to get one before we can pick you. And now you got one.
Well, I'll be waiting.
You're putting some pressure on me to pick you now. I know what you're doing. I know. Vaughn, thanks for your time today. I appreciate it. Being up here. Good luck in the game today.
Thank you.
All right, Vaughn Bryan, who is our PeoriaMagazines.com interview as it gets a little windy down on here on us this evening. I know we got a lot to do, but I want to start it off with this bobblehead that we've got. So, Lee, if you can zoom in on me here with this bobblehead we've got. Earlier today, Greg Maddux went into the Baseball Hall of Fame as our first ever former Peoria Chief to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Absolutely huge round of applause for Greg Maddux, who had a great speech, played here in 1985. We announced in the offseason we'd have a Greg Maddux bobblehead. Well, here it is. It's actually in, and it's in the Hall of Fame jersey. Will be one of the first giveaways anywhere that will feature Greg Maddux in the Hall of Fame jersey, the Hall of Fame hat. You can see his name on the back of it here. He's got a Baseball Hall of Fame stamp on the base, and got the Hall of Fame jersey, Hall of Fame hat on that Greg Maddux. So this will be on August 8th for the Greg Maddux Hall of Fame bobblehead, and our big thanks to the Hall of Fame for allowing us to do that as our first ever former player into the Hall of Fame. We just had to wait until he actually went into the Hall of Fame before we could announce that he was in the Hall of Fame jersey and hat and with the Baseball Hall of Fame plaque on that base. So there it is. They're in, and we will have that giveaway coming up on August 8th. Really looking forward to that and everything with Greg Maddux, and our huge congratulations out to him for being our first Hall of Famer. Today we've got fireworks post game courtesy of SEFQ. A huge thanks to the promotion of the fireworks tonight. The first 1,000 kids coming through the gates already got the lunch bag. Big thanks to the Children's Hospital of Illinois for everything they did tonight with those big lunch bags. And OSF, a huge round of applause for OSF. They had all those inflatables from Fun on the Run out on the street for you pregame. Everything was free out there as they got it rolling through until the game starts. So up until 6 o'clock if you still want to get out there for those inflatables. But big thanks to OSF for being here. They've got about 100 volunteers actually that will be here today throughout the day, handing out stuff, going through the concourse. They'll be out here with some T-shirts for our 7th inning stretch as well. So big thanks to OSF and to SEFQ, Children's Hospital of Illinois as well, everything they've done today. And one more thank you, that's to the Peoria Journal-Star, those Justin Ringo posters that everybody got, first 1,000 fans anyway, coming through the gates, got those today. And I know a lot of people were down here getting them signed. Justin, the most popular guy down here, getting those posters signed. So big thanks to the Journal-Star for those. In addition to the Chiefs wearing these light blue throwback jerseys one more time on August 10th, we'll have one more poster giveaway on Sunday, August 10th as well, and that will be our entire team. It'll be our team photo. They took that last homestand out on the field, and that team photo will be turned into a poster for the giveaway coming up on August 10th, which will be 2 days after these fantastic Greg Maddux Hall of Fame bobbleheads. Tomorrow is the last game of the series against Great Lakes, our last game of the homestand as well. It's an 11 a.m. start here at Dozer Park tomorrow, our annual Super Splash Day. We'll have the water guns out, have a lot of fun with the Super Soakers, some water balloons as well. Half-price tickets, as it is a Monday tomorrow, to finish up against Great Lakes. Sit back, relax, get ready for that big fireworks show. Central States Fireworks going to put on another big show for you here this evening, and that'll be coming up after the game. Make sure you cheer loud. Chiefs need a win. Grab their 3rd win in a row here today. Rob Kaminsky will be on the mound coming up. And we've got a dream team out here and a whole lot else going on down here on Field Pregame. So I'm going to wrap it up and turn it over to Katie and the crew, and we'll be ready to go. Thanks for spending your Sunday with us here at Dozer Park.